Arsenal is now set to sign the lethal £85 million striker after deciding that Victor Osimhen is too expensive. Departure. Following the announcement of the arrival of star Riccardo Calafiori, Arsenal reveals they may offload a player with a £7 million loss. Last but not least, top executive Edu Gaspar is urged to break the transfer record for an Arsenal target immediately after the Euro 2024 masterclass. Stay with me until the end of the video to understand everything happening behind the scenes at the Emirates Stadium. But before that, if you're as passionate about Arsenal as we are, don't waste any time and subscribe to our channel right now to stay updated on everything happening with the greatest team in the Premier League. And without further ado, let's dive into today's top news. The transfer window activities have already begun, and to the surprise of some fans, Arsenal has started to show a significant loss of interest in Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. Instead, their attention is fully focused on a lethal striker, according to a recent report. The lack of a prolific centre-forward was evident last season for Mikel Arteta's team as they fought for the Premier League title. They finished just 2 points behind the champions, Manchester City, and now the goal is to surpass that mark in the upcoming season, which is quickly approaching. To achieve this feat, it has become clear that they need a top-tier striker, and a new update on this search has just emerged. Arsenal is now going to focus 100% on Victor Gyökeres. Corriere dello Sport, via The Standard, reports that Arsenal have concluded that Napoli striker Victor Osimhen is beyond their budget. Consequently, they are now prioritizing a transfer for Sporting's Victor Gyökeres, seen as a more economical option among their targets. Despite Gyökeres having an £85 million release clause, it is anticipated that he could be secured for a lower fee. Last month, TBR revealed that Arsenal's maximum offer for the prolific forward, who scored 43 goals and provided 15 assists last season, stands at £60 million. Gyökeres' FBref statistics paint a compelling picture of why he would be an ideal addition to Arteta's squad pushing for the title. He ranks in the top 1% for progressive carries and successful dribbles per 90 minutes among his positional peers across Europe. Additionally, he is in the top 4% for combined goals and assists excluding penalties, showcasing his all-around proficiency. Gyökeres isn't just a scorer, his exceptional link-up play suggests he would enhance Arsenal's attacking dynamics by creating ample opportunities for his fellow forwards, pending a potential deal. Exciting times are ahead as negotiations unfold. Arsenal are poised to potentially sell a defender at a loss following their agreement to acquire Bologna's number 33, Riccardo Calafiori, in a £42 million deal. According to Tutto Mercato Web, the Gunners' bid for the Italy international has been accepted, and personal terms with the central defender have been settled. With Calafiori's arrival imminent, Arsenal may now contemplate parting ways with another defender, potentially incurring a £7 million loss in the process. Arsenal could sell Jakub Kiwior after signing Riccardo Calafiori. According to a report from Tuttosport, Arsenal may entertain selling Jakub Kiwior for €15 million, £13 million, following the arrival of Calafiori at the Emirates Stadium. Juventus, who had shown interest in signing Bologna's number 33, are admirers of the Polish international. Thiago Motta, who previously worked with Kiwior at Spezia before his transfer to Arsenal, is eager for a reunion with the player. Juventus are optimistic about reaching an agreement, especially after losing out on the signing of Calafiori. If Juventus successfully secures the signing of Jakub Kiwior in a £13 million deal, it would mark a £7 million loss on Arsenal's initial £20 million investment when they signed him from Spezia in January 2023. Speculation about Calafiori joining Arsenal initially prompted us to write an opinion piece suggesting that Kiwior was likely to be sold, especially considering his limited 11 Premier League starts last season. Now, it seems that our speculation may indeed materialize into reality. From our perspective, selling the 24-year-old would seem unwise, particularly at a £7 million loss. Admittedly, Kiwior's chances of starting fewer than 11 Premier League matches next season are high, especially with Calafiori's arrival and Jurriën Timber's return to full fitness. Nevertheless, the Polish defender possesses considerable talent that shouldn't be undervalued at just £13 million. It might be more prudent to consider loaning him to Juventus initially. A strong season in Italy could potentially elevate his market worth beyond £30 million. Certainly, adhering to the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, PSR, could potentially compel Arsenal to pursue a permanent sale of Kiwior this summer. However, if Mikel Arteta and Edu can navigate around this requirement, opting for a loan deal would indeed be a more sensible approach. A loan would allow Kiwior to gain valuable experience and potentially increase his market value, benefiting both Arsenal in the long term and Kiwior's career progression. Hey Gunners! With Riccardo Calafiori arriving soon, do you agree with Arsenal potentially selling Jakub Kiwior? Or do you think he should stay to strengthen our defense? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Edu is urged to break the transfer record to secure the Euro 2024 star. Arsenal are currently focusing on bolstering their squad across several crucial areas this summer under the direction of Mikel Arteta. Arsenal has progressed in a deal with left-back Riccardo Calafiori and is now urged to move forward in signing Euro 2024 standout Ferdi Kadioglu, considered the best in his position. Mikel Arteta is working to bolster his Arsenal squad across several crucial areas this summer. While the Gunners continue their search for a new striker, Arteta is also keen on securing a quality midfielder. Additionally, the club is attentive to the need for a left-back. The transfer of Riccardo Calafiori to the Emirates Stadium has been widely praised and would certainly strengthen Arteta's team. However, Arsenal has been advised to focus and concentrate their efforts on securing a deal with Euro 2024 star Ferdi Kadioglu. Kadioglu continues to showcase his talent for Turkey at Euro 2024. Once again, he played a pivotal role as Turkey secured their quarterfinal spot with a 2-1 victory over Austria in Leipzig on Tuesday. Deployed as a left wing-back in the match, Kadioglu demonstrated his ability to contribute offensively while maintaining defensive solidity. His performance highlighted his attacking instincts and his adeptness in defensive duties alike. As the 24-year-old excelled against Austria, Turkish reporter Fatih Dogan, quoted by Ajanspor, remarked, "Arsenal scouts, who were there to watch Ferdi, should have reported, let's pay €50 million and get him immediately. In my opinion, he is the best left-back of the tournament." €50 million, approximately £42 million, would be a significant investment. Should Arsenal decide to pay this sum to acquire Kadioglu from Fenerbahçe, it would set a new record for the highest fee ever paid for a player from the Turkish Super League. Would Kadioglu be a perfect match for Arsenal? The 19-cap Turkish international unquestionably possesses talent and could form a strong partnership with Gabriel Martinelli on Arsenal's left flank. However, in a direct comparison between him and Calafiori, the Bologna player potentially presents a more versatile skill set. Calafiori has demonstrated his ability to excel not only at left-back but also at centre-back, where he has made a positive impact at the international level recently. This versatility would allow Calafiori to provide cover for Gabriel Magalhaes while also competing for playing time at full-back. And concluding this news roundup, Arsenal is expected to announce soon the sale of an incredible forward in this summer transfer window. According to Eduardo Hagen, Arsenal are poised to offload Mika Biereth to Austrian champion Sturm Graz, a club where he had a loan spell during the second half of last season. The 21-year-old striker, hailed as unbelievable, scored 9 goals and provided 4 assists in 22 appearances for Sturm Graz last season and is set to return there for the upcoming season. Although the transfer fee has not been finalized, it is anticipated to be around £10 million for a permanent move. Biereth departs Arsenal without having made a senior appearance since his arrival from Fulham's under-18s in 2021. Biereth isn't the only Arsenal player potentially departing this week. Ajax is reportedly eyeing a move for left-back Nuno Tavares, who seems to be surplus to Mikel Arteta's plans after loan spells at Marseille and Nottingham Forest, where he only featured in 8 league matches. If Calafiori arrives to fill the left-back role, Tavares could find himself once again out of favor and seeking opportunities elsewhere. Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.